Good morning. I'm going to ask a question of you all, and the question is, who is the winner? I'll paint the picture. There's two people that I know, and both have completely different lives. One of them is a business owner, successful business, employs about 20 people, always busy, up early, 5 a.m, at the job, probably works through longer than most, 6, 7, 8 sometimes. Odd weekends you'll find them at work because things have to be done. So running a successful business. And the alternative, or not the alternative, my other friend who doesn't have a job, who is not a bludger, but some would probably think that not having a job would fall into that category. Just not the employable type, I guess, for whatever reason. Decent fella, clean and tidy, but just doesn't have a job. And it hasn't had a job for many, many years. So they're in two different fields. They're in two different life sort of categories. One, the haves and the have-nots, let's say. When I compare them, I try to compare who got the better, or who got the most out of life based on each day that goes by. So admittedly, the fellow with the business, always busy, he can go out and buy stuff. He can take his family out to dinner tonight if he wanted to. He doesn't do it every night, obviously, but if he wanted to, he could. The fellow that doesn't have the money or the job doesn't have that luxury. And so, let's play one particular day goes by. Now, even if we said today, friend with the business, up early, at work at 6 a.m, 5 a.m, whatever, working away, looking after staff, booking jobs, doing everything he does, sorting his business out, and he works through till 6 or 7 tonight, go home, shower, get ready for the next day. My other friend doesn't have the job. He went out, has a hobby, let's just say that. He has a hobby and he did a bit of that hobby today. Let's just say he went fishing, to give you an example. He went fishing today. And so, who won the day? I have to give the day, the win, to my unemployed friend. I have to, because he was doing something he enjoyed doing. Even though he didn't have the finances to do it greatly, but still did it. And so then we come to day 2. Next day, my friend with the business gets up early, 5 o'clock, gets out there, does the same thing, which means one day can blur into the next, and it usually does. But we're striving to make more money, go better places, whatever. My other friend, he decides he's going to go and, I don't know, whether if it's not fishing today, he might go and sightsee, go for a bushwalk, I might just go for a bit of a wander and have a look along that place I wanted to look at. So off he goes and does that. Doesn't cost a lot of money to do that. So who won the day? The person who won the day, I have to give to my unemployed friend. I have to. So now I play that scenario for an entire year. I get to the end of the year. My friend with the business says, "Righto, kids, let's go to Disneyland." So he spends $20,000 or $30,000 and he goes to Disneyland or wherever, somewhere over. So we're going to go on a great trip. It's going to be fantastic for Christmas. Whereas my other friend can't afford to do that because that's just out of his league, so to speak. And so that happens at the end of the year. So I ask you, the question is, who's the winner? At the end of the year, at the end of a period of time, who is the winner? The one with a better house, more money, successful business, or the one that doesn't? Who's the winner? Is it worth sacrificing? Let's say, it's not even 9/10 really, but let's say, is it worth sacrificing 45 out of your 50 days, call them weeks if you like, to have a short amount of time in luxury and spend the money? Or is it better to sacrifice that and have an ongoing financial hardship, I guess, but come and go as you please, I guess, and wake up not by the alarm, but when your body tells you to wake up, and all these other things. So, good question for you to answer. Good luck.